hawezi kunivalisha. My friend, utawekwa na mama pima huko, atakupea hizo vitu zote. At the end of it all, you change your status. And then, what will the stomach help you in if you are infected, surely? So we are simply saying, kindly keep your status. If you are negative, stay negative. And some of you, when you have problems, first year, alienda kujaribu. Nijua kunaenda kujaribu bahati. Unfortunately, that guy did not know how to use a condom. Kwa mteremko, condom ikabust. And he was crying the whole night before he could be able to get our numbers. Ati tafadhali daktari nisamehe. Usamehewe nini? Ati nilikuwa mahali, nikapata ajali. My good God. Ajali gani? Nikapata ajali. So we were asking, have you seen Dr. Nyanga for first aid? Ati si ajali ya gari ama motorbike. Ni gani hii? Wacha tu nikwambie ukweli na usikasirike. Nikwambie tu ukweli. Ni nini? Ati nilienda nikapewa na mrembo. Ukapewa nini? Ukapewa nini? Akasema kitu, akicheka kitu. Oh, ukapewa mwili. Pole. Alafu ati tukiteremka hivi, nikastukia hata sikulia rais, nilimaliza tu kutoka nikitoa nikapata iko nusu. Ulululu mayo. Iko nusu. So we had to send him to several places. We have our partners here. I'll be introducing them. We have our partners here because we don't give something called PrEP. Neither do we give PEP, neither do we give ARVs. So we'll be introducing a group later who normally work together with us to help us. So we had to send this young man to what we call Daranjambili Safe Space to go and get something called PEP. PEP. PEP wale hamjui ni wakati unapata ajali kama hiyo. Unajua PEP tunasemanga ni kama kutoka nje na kunyeshewa bila raincoat. Unatoka nje tu mtu anakupush nje unanyeshewa. Sasa umeloa huko maji kila mahali. So you have to go and get medication. And we normally give PEP. You are already exposed, so we give you post-exposure prophylaxis. Ni dawa. So we had to send him there to get medication because you don't know whom you are with. Because some of you go with people you are not familiar with. Nyinyi watu mnapimanga watu na macho. Mnapima watu nasema, hii ni nyama nini safi. Nyama safi, unapima na macho. Unaona mtu amenona, unaona ako sawa. Atupimangi HIV na macho. By the way, na hapo mambo ni matatu. You must test. If you are positive, you must get treated. You must test, you must get treated, and you must talk to your partner and tell them ukipima ukipatikana huko na ile daktari amesema kasoende, umepatikana na gonorrhea, umepatikana na wherever, chlamydia, whichever you've been found with, you must go treatment. You go with your friend. Kuitisha rafiki maana haukuwa peke yako. And it is not safe for you to be treated alone. You must come with your partner so that the two of you clear the infection. So PEP ni ile unapewa pengine you have been raped ama ukaenda dance ukapata umewekewa hiyo mchere, daktari ameongea ukapatikana umekula mchere na ukajipata uchi, kesho yake ukapata umekuwa raped. You must go to the hospital, you be tested, and we only give you PEP if you are negative, HIV negative. If we find you are positive and you've not been on ARVs, you'll be started on ARVs. Then there are those people who are normally given PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis. Inao tunasemanga ni ile unatembea nje na kabuti, usinyeshewe. Unakuwa ready. And this is normally given to those people who are at risk, who are staying with the people who can easily give them the infection, like a woman who is negative and the husband is positive, or a husband who is positive and the wife is negative. Those ones, they are given what we call PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis. We'll be talking to you. Our partners will be talking to you, I think, on Saturday. So when you hear there is a talk, and the peer educators will be talking to you about the same, so that you know how these things go. So mambo ni matatu. You test, you treat, you talk to your neighbor, to your friend. Hapo tuko sawa sawa? So usiende kupata ajali, na ukae na ajali, and when you get an accident, that medication is given within, or the time you get the accident, to 72 hours. So don't come after 72 hours. Kavirusi kametembea, kamejenga nyumba, kamekuwa established, wewe sasa ni tunangojea ukutesti positive ndio tukupe ARVs. So kuja mapema. Si mapema ndio best? Mapema ndio best, unakuja best. But we have said if you can be able to abstain, the better for you. If you can be faithful, the better for you. Use it correctly. Unajua kuna watu wengine hawajui kutumia condom na wanataka kujaribu. Unaingia ndani ya condom kama mwenye anavaa gumboots. Huh? So you'll be taught how to use condoms. You'll be taught how to use condoms. Na kuna sawa wasichana na kuna sawa wanaume. Huh? Kuna sawa wanaume. So don't get into things that you don't know about. At this juncture, because the group I work with, could be having something about HIV, the life cycle. We'll be teaching you even in class. The peer educators, you'll be talking. I was just introducing you to HIV and telling you it is an animal that you don't want to joke around with. Wacha kutembea kiholera holera. You never know whom you are meeting. Get tested. Did you hear Dr. Nyanga said the first day the first years came, 2 of them came. We see them all the time. They come, 2 of them, a boy and a girl, and they say, tafadhali tunataka condom. Kwasa tunauliza, who are you now? Ni husband na wife? Ati no, ni marafiki. And then, because you don't know where your partner has been, use a condom. Now, kuna wale katikati yenu. Wale wengine katikati yenu wanaingilianga kwa, unajua hapa kuna watu mara mbili. Kuna wale watu wanaingilia kwa mlango, kuna wengine wanaingilianga kwa dirisha. Si mnajua wale wanaingia kwa mlango, those are the people who do sex, vaginal sex. Na kuna watu wanaingilia dirisha. Those ones, they use things like anal sex. Like these days we don't want to talk much because of kuna watu wanasema their rights. But if you are the type that is doing the other route, kindly also seek help. Seek help so that you don't get infected. Now I want to invite our partners. We have many partners. Our partners, you can come here so that we introduce you. Polycarp, you can come with our partners.
Niko njaa siezi karanga, uwe hae shagala bagala. Niko tayari kulipa gharama, sitasimama maovu ya kitawala, sitasimama maovu ya
I'll just introduce one person, and then the rest will introduce themselves, and they'll tell you what they do, so that in case you have help. Do you have somebody from Daraja Mbili? Oh, good. Okay. So that when you need something, you need some help, you don't just stay there and say, let me die, so that you can be helped early enough. So if our office, the AIDS control unit, is found just at the gate, at the medical department. As you walk into the university, on your left, there is an office there called AIDS Control Unit. We do screening. We screen. So don't just come there to pick condoms. Come and get screened to see whether you are positive or negative. So come for screening. Come for condoms there. come for counseling. Don't just pick anybody and go to bed. It's important the status of friend if you have to use another route apart from A. So I work in that office. I'm normally with the program officer, who is Polycarp. Polycarp is the person you find in that office. Since I'm a lecturer and I go to class, sometimes I may not be available, but there's always a program officer there who will be able to give you what you need. From here, every one of them will introduce themselves.
Thank you, Doc. Hello, I'm Jambo. Okay, my name is Polycarp Oluoch. Like Doc has said, I'm the program officer, AIDS Control Unit. And the Doc has cleared, she has said that we don't work alone. She has touched on everything. And while we do this to assist you, we work with our partners also. So we have partners here who will tell you, mapema ndio best, we have a program tomorrow and on Saturday. You're all welcome. They'll tell you what will be happening. Sawa sawa? Thank you. So we start from there, then Mr. Mordecai will talk more about that. Huh?
Hello. Habari zenu? Mko poa? Mnasikia njaa? Oh, mnahisi pole. So, my name is Damaris Juma. I'm here on behalf of Girl Power Organization. I'm also a student here. I'm a fourth year. I'm doing public health. I'm the executive director for Girl Power Organization. I would like to announce to you guys that tomorrow in the afternoon we'll be having a sexual reproductive health session. And on Saturday we'll be having an activity called Power Festival. Ninawakaribisha nyi wote. Come get tested for HIV and know your status. Come be screened for STI. We keep it confidential, yeah. Hakuna mtu atajua status yako, sawa? Na pia mtakutana na watu wenye wako willing to share their status and their stories about HIV and their experience living with HIV. So come listen to them. But it is also good to know your status, sawa? Yeah, so come, itakuwa confidential, mtambiwa more. But tomorrow tutawaelezea mengi sana kuhusu the Power Festival, sawa? Karibuni sana university. In case of anything, do not hesitate to reach us through your orientation coaches. Asanteni sana.
Uko single.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon once more. My name is Triza Kimuma. I work with an organization called Rajambili Vision Volunteers. Our main office is at Nyamataro, but then we run a DICE, a drop-in center called Kisii Youth Wellness Center. It is situated at Twin Towers, for those ones who know. I know I've interacted with several youths, and my passion is working with youths. It is a clinic where we entertain youths. We use a strategy called edutainment. The youths come in, play different games, and on the process, they receive education on different aspects. We offer sexual reproductive health services, gender-based violence services, TB screening and treatment, STI screening and treatment, and we also do referrals. So we are going to participate here on Saturday, and my team is also going to be here, and I'm looking forward to interact with you more. Come visit our facilities. The providers are youth-friendly. We don't judge you with anything. Whatever issue you have, just come over and get treated, okay? So feel most welcome, and you're going to see me more. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Mordecai Odera. I work for an organization called TICA, Trust for Indigenous Culture and Health. And I came with a team here. TICA has operated for 20 years in addressing holistic health, so that then we have honest conversations in a honest space, so that ile story Dr. Karani ametuambia that nilipata ajali, we can now actually be bold enough and brave enough to say, I had unprotected sex, I need help. So Trust for Indigenous Culture and Health has been supporting communities and working with communities to have difficult conversations. As new students here, those conversations are difficult. You're now a new family. Health is not just the absence of illness and disease. Health is also relationships, sindio? Na tumekuja kama familia hapa and we have relationships. In a family, relationships can be positive. Sometimes it can stray to the negative. We need to build muscle, skills, and ability to be able to have conversations to be able to attain well-being. So this is why we are here. We have a university program that my colleagues will talk about. Damaris has been kind enough to have supported that program for 4 years. I think she's going to hand over the baton to someone else, maybe in first year and second year. And of course, with our partners that are here, the AIDS Control Unit, Dr. Karani, and all the others who have supported us. Organizations like TICA, who are non-profit, support the work that others do. So we work in collaboration. So I'm excited to be here. I do not want to water down what will happen. So I'm going to invite my colleagues. I will invite Corazon, who is the program manager for this program, to just share a bit about what to expect tomorrow, and as we continue with this relationship, as we continue with this journey, because it's not going to just be a one event. It will be something that we will kind of relive, we will have conversations about on a regular basis. So karibu sana Corazon.
Habari zenu. Habari zenu. Ai. Ninja amani. Nikuchoka. Inaeleweka. So as my colleague has said, Mordecai, my name is Corazon Ayoma. I work for an organization called TICA, Trust for Indigenous Culture and Health. So what we do at TICA, we have sexual reproductive health programs, and one of them is the university program. Just complementing what our speakers before us have mentioned, that is Dr. Karani, Dr. Mbiriri, if I'm not wrong, and Dr. Nyanga. So we've tried to compress that in a very fun way. We have the Fresher Starter Pack, which we're going to discuss tomorrow. It just shows how do you survive within the university as a fresher, issues around drugs and substance abuse, issues around sponyos. Sijui siku hizi mnaita aje, nilisikia mnawaita mubabas na mumamas. In our days it used to be sponyos. And then gold rush, ponyoka na fresher. Kuna kitu kama hiyo huku? Hiyo mjajua bado, na wale nyako maybe another year, maybe dama, kuna kitu kama hiyo? Yeah, so we are going to discuss all that. How do you survive within the university fraternity? Goal setting, when you came here you had expectations. How do you maintain those expectations and then achieve your goal at the end of 4 years? Sawa sawa. So we are inviting you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Kindly come and join us for that discussion. Santini. I have 2 of my colleagues with me. They're going to introduce themselves briefly.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon again. Umeambiwa mambo ni mangapi? Mambo ni mangapi? Kusoma, kukula, na kulala, si ndio? Yeah, so my name is James Kakumbu. I work with TICA and a department called Health Household. Hapa ndio tunaongelea mambo ya kukula, si ndio? Umesema kusoma, kukula, kulala. Sorry. Yes. So tumesema mambo ni matatu: kusoma, kukula, na kulala. Yes, I work with TICA and Health Household, where we advocate for good health, holistic health. Tumesema health is not only absence of disease, but also a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Si ndio? Yes, na for you to kupata masomo muhimu ni vizuri pia kukua na good nutritious food. Ni vizuri kukula vizuri, si ndio? Yes, so ukikuwa pale nje, ukikuwa kwa shule ndani, make sure that umekula vizuri. Si ni sawa? Yes, so asanteni and have a good day and a good session in university. Thank you.
Kama unanisikia nipungie mkono. Hello. Let me start by thanking Kisii University, starting with the Dean, Madam Gladys. I'm very glad to be here, and of course for really inviting us here, and also to be part of this wonderful, great family. So kwa majina naitwa Catherine Wanjiko, hiyo ni jina ya M-Pesa, lakini mtaa wananiita kama Shiko. So we've just started a sticker, so we'll talk more as we go on. We'll meet tomorrow, and I really urge you guys to come and join us in our sessions tomorrow, whereby we will really discuss more about us and also about what sticker does, just apart from having those sessions. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Corazon. You've heard from our partners. Tomorrow, we'll have an intensive discussion, and then on Saturday, there'll be events. There's entertainment. Damaris, did you tell them this is entertainment, apart from testing? Yeah, there's a lot of activity on Saturday, but you'll discuss that tomorrow. The AIDS Control Unit doc already explained, she told you what we do. You come there. Our main objective is to control and manage HIV and AIDS. Na aliwaambia you start with knowing your status, and that. So we'll be also testing. Know your status. If you are negative, aliwaambia mambo gapi? Si ile ya kulala na kula. Si aliwaambia pia. Hiyo pia ni mambo mata. So we deal with that. Feel free to engage us every time. Now tomorrow, I think Damaris and your team, you'll explain to them what will happen on Saturday. Our partners, some of them are not here. Watakuja, watawaelezea kila kitu, si ndio? Thank you very much, Doc. Utamalizia.
Now, thank you so much, our partners. You don't realize how important these people are until you find yourself in a snarl-up. Let me tell you two things that happened last year. One of our students was traveling back to college. And on the way someplace, a lady was raped. And she was a virgin. And some of you are virgins and you are saying, hizi vitu wanaongea sio zangu, ni sawale tu wanatembea ovyo ovyo. She was raped. And she called us at night and she was crying, and we told her all is not lost. And we had to send her to Daranjambiri. These our partners are very important. And she had to get PEPs and counseling for life to go on. Another case in point was a man, a boy, a gent. He was coming from wherever he was coming from, I think, to watch soccer. And he got some two men who sodomized him. Sodomized him. Those of you who are not into these other things, transgender things, you may not know how painful it is to be sodomized. But the boy was in pain. Pain. And that was at midnight. Counseling him at night. So make sure you have these numbers which Dr. Nyanga was giving you, they'll help you. And we told him you can wait until morning so that you can go and be examined. If you cannot be able to reach the police station now, he said he can manage the night. The pain was not so much, but you are telling him, go to the police station. Get a P3 so that you start the process of going to the hospital to be tested for HIV and to be started on PEPs. So this story we are talking about today is not about people who are promiscuous. You can be very good Christian, good Muslim, but you find yourself in a junction where you need help. So kindly, when these our partners, you'll be here tomorrow and Saturday. Even when you are a staunch Christian, just go there, you can help somebody. You know, some people don't want to hear things matter sex. Wanasema hiyo ni dhambi, mimi sitaki kusikia. Nani aliwaambia mimi nafanyanga hii ukora? No, it's important to know. Knowledge is power. And when you know something, you can be able to help somebody. When you also be asking for peer educators, kindly come up. We'll be requiring first years who will be acting as peer educators to teach the rest. When you hear we have an advert, get up and come and join the rest so that we can be able to fight this animal which is with us. Thank you so much for listening to us. Any questions that you have, our office is just next to the gate in the medical department. You'll be able to get the program officer. Polycarp is always there. He'll be able to assist you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tafadhali tusimame for the last time. For the last time today. Msichoke na mimi. For this morning. Now, before we do whatever we want to do, let me make this special announcement before we congratulate the whole team that has been here. Kingsley, Amadi, Alphonse Okoth, Omolo, and Emmanuel Wakuloba Wandera. I have your documents. And then I have 2 keys with me here. I don't know the owners. Then you'll come. There's this form, there's this poster that is going round. It has been written, volunteer trainees vacancies. Concern Welded is duly registered non-governmental organization whose vacation is support. This is fake. Sawa sawa. You will be conned your money na utaenda huko nje ukililia. Now we want to congratulate the whole team. It is a very wide team, right? Now touch your neighbor once more. Touch your neighbor once more. Touch your neighbor once more. Kuna watu wanakaa tu kufariki akia nani. Na akipiga picha naenda kuinama. Sawa, tunaenda 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Let's go. 1. DJ ngoja. Ngoja kwanza. DJ ameinterrupt. Sawa, tunaenda 1, 2. 1-1, 2. Sawa. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you so much. Now let me call upon the head. Let me call upon Mr. David Obungu so that he can release you guys in a special way. Karibu.
Before I release you for lunch, kuna Mr. Kisii University hapa. Madam Dini aliniambia nimpe dakika moja awasalimie, and I can tell you about your sijui wanakufanyanga. When do you do Mr. Kisii and Miss Kisii University? Come. Kuja wasalimie na waeleza dakika 2. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Comrade power. Comrade power. Anyway, as you all say that you are already comrades, lakini kidogo tu, sindio? So there's a lot in university. There's a lot that you will discover. I want to first congratulate all of you for joining university. Kisii University is the university of the 21st century. So having received the highest number of first years, it's a privilege actually. So actually I want to talk to you about, okay, we have clubs and societies in Kisii University. My title comes whenever we are having cultural week. You are given this title as Mr. Kisii University, Miss Kisii University. Unfortunately, she's not here. She'll say hi when she comes. So my name is Brian Kipruto. Huku nje wananitaga Kido. When you call me that, I'll accept. I'm the reigning Mr. Kisii University and also reigning popularity Mr. Universities Kenya, which is organized by Cooper. So I'd love to pass some few things. So at times, as models out here, we are being judged by the society more of about maybe our dress codes and everything. So this mainly will apply in campus, especially ladies. For gents, at times it does not have a lot of effect. So the way you dress, you do not have to expose the most parts of your bodies to look modest. You don't have to. If you have ever seen these gowns that are always worn by whenever going for dinner, they are very long, zinafika huku chini, na ladies ndio huvaa, and actually they are very cute, and it is deemed as modest, right? So actually when you go take these things that you have to wear, like you have to expose most parts of your bodies, at times sisi kama models ndio tunakuwaga judged by the society wakisema ni sisi ndio tunafanya nini, tuna influence, but actually we do not influence that in Kisii University. We are association registered, known as the Modeling Association of Kisii University. If you are one and you are willing to one day be in that podium, you are welcome. You can find me, you can register with me, and I'll give you direction. As models, we normally champion mental health. We always care about your mental health. What are you thinking? What is your state of anxiety? Or most of us in campus, we get depressed about most of the things that we do. Unapata mahali ujekula, umeinama. Kuinama nayo ni normal, sindio? Lakini usiiname sana, sawa? So at times ensure that it is your mental health is okay. So I don't want to say much. Ndio nimepewa 2 minutes lakini nimepitisha. So I'll say that one thing that I'll want you to do, I want you to see, you people have Instagram handles, right? Simko na Instagram. You have Instagram handles. So for those who have Instagram handles, I want you to take a selfie or a picture of the podium whenever you are in Kisii University right now, or whenever you go for lunch. You take that picture, tag the university account at Kisii University Official, and also tag me in your post at @1._Kido, @1._KIDDO. Tag me. The best picture I'll DM you and I'll give you an award. So
thank you.
Thank you.
We normally choose Mr. Kisii University during the cultural week. During the cultural week, we normally have the guest artists and some other people. You'll see all these counties. You will meet these other students in the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and you shall be well represented. So if you feel you can make and become Mr. Kisii University, if you feel, there will be a session for associations. If you feel to join the associations, you are really welcomed. There is a day they will come, they will line up here, so you'll be told to join them. Mr. David, please come. We are releasing you quite early, so he has a special announcement for you.
Thank you. So let me take this opportunity to thank you for being wonderful, wonderful students. Thank you for being very attentive. Thank you for clapping for our speakers of the morning session. I don't have words, and I want to encourage you to continue like that until Thursday when we conclude this exercise. You know you are very many, so we cannot know all of you, but we always encourage you. Even when we meet outside there, you should be able to tell me, oh, you sometimes unajua tuwajui. Some of you are medical doctors, some of you are going to be lawyers, hata tutakutana kotini labda. It is good to, wengine ni walimu, wengine ni nini. When we meet, always be able to tell, tuambie wewe tulikutana na wewe wapi wapi, and acknowledge us, because you are so many. Imagine 7,000 of you. We cannot be able to know all of you, but be good students when you meet those who have talked to you here. 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I might even come to your office, nikumbushe kwamba when I was at Kisii University, you were to address during culture, during orientation. Na mimi naitwa so, and I graduated from Kisii University. Plus all our speakers, because they cannot know you. It's always good to remind them, because you are able to remember us. So I'm going to release you, and we want to come back here by 1:50 p.m. because in the afternoon, now we are starting the academic sessions. Like now, our first speaker in the afternoon will be the Registrar Academic, Dr. Kerongo, who will talk to you about deferments, about transfers, those of you who want to change courses and all that. He will also talk to you about student discipline, because normally, very soon, you will find several of you being taken to student disciplinary, maybe because of malpractice in the examinations and things like that. So it is good you be here, all of you. And if you have a friend who has not come, invite him or her to come. We will also have the coordinator of timetabling, and he told me, make sure you have downloaded the timetable is online, so that if you have any question concerning timetabling, examination and all that, it is being covered in the afternoon session. We will also have the deputy registrar who is in charge of examinations, watakuwa hapa wote. Sasa maneno ya kusoma itaanzia hapo. We have been dealing with support services. Hata kama umekuja kusoma, uwezi soma, unaweza kuwa mgonjwa, ndio maana tulileta Dr. Nyanga. Ndio maana tumeleta Dr. Karani. Unaweza kuwa unasoma lakini ukuwe na hiyo shida ya ulevi, huko mahali huko ama wizi, ndio maana tulileta security officers wakauongeresha. So now for the next 3 days, now we will be dealing with academic issues, and on Thursday you will meet your deans, you will meet all lecturers, watakuwa wamekaa hapa, wale wanaenda kuwafunza. That will be on Thursday, but tomorrow it will be Vice Chancellor's address. So please end a lunch, and then some nimesema saa 7:50 muwe mmekuja mmekaa, because our academic registrar keeps time exactly 2. He will start addressing you, followed by huyo coordinator wa timetable. Atawaeleza hizo vitu zote, LL, sijui nini hizo timetable zenu vile zinakaa. Then tutakuwa na university examination policies and procedure, Dr. Oluoch, who will address you also, very important. Alafu kuna wale mnafanya PCOM and all that, and you want to do to be registered as an accountant. KASNEP, mtu wa KASNEP atakuwa hapa. Kisii University is a center for examinations. For those of you who want to do those examinations of KASNEP, yeye pia atakuwa hapa. And then lastly, we will have Dr. Mochi, who will address you about on the issue of quality assurance. You know, sometimes you read this social media, like now there is something I saw on Forenex, at the 10 worst universities in Kenya. Something like, mliona? Alafu they listed Kisii University there. Sasa nikashindwa wanalist Kisii University there, and yet right now TSC was employing. By the way, even teachers out there, you go to Kisii school, go to everywhere where our students were, walisema walimu wetu on TP were the best. Law school, we have been leading the law examinations for the last 2-3 years. We only compete with Mount Kenya. Is my University of Nairobi, KU, Moi. When they have 100 students doing the exam, wanapita 10, Kisii wanapita wote. So we do very well. But you will find those issues on social media that Kisii University is joining. So that one will be addressed by Dr. Mochi. We'll talk to you about all that. So please, can you stand up? We have one student volunteer. Kuja utuombe, tuende, alafu turudi saa 7:50. One of you, a volunteer, akuja atuombe for the successful morning session.
Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. Let's pray. Our kind and Lord Father, we thank you for this moment. We glorify you for your protection since morning we came here, mighty King of glory. Father, see now the speakers have spoke to us, God. Father, now we are going to break up for lunch, mighty King of glory. Those who are traveling to their homes for lunch, be with them, mighty King of glory. Be with our speakers who are going to speak to us in the afternoon, so that your grace may, Father, be sufficient unto us. To the name of the Father, I pray and believe. Oh, I'm Benjamin Sebe Omai. a student of first year Kisii University. I'm taking Bachelor of Education in Science, Chemistry and Maths.
So DJ.
Once again.
It's the kids, baby.
Aili penzi langu kweli baby nipe tu. Na ukinikuta nimelala unakuja juu. Tena kwa jinsi liko hoteli na watau. Na ukinikumbatia moyo unadunda pu. Moyo unadunda pu.
Wacha niseme kitu bu, siwezi kukutoa machozi maana mimi sio kitungu. Kila siku kwetu siku kuu, Valentine's Day kwetu, si ni siku tu. Najua napenda zawadi madima.
Orientation coaches, all the orientation coaches, please let's meet at the St. John ambulance tent. All the orientation coaches, DJ.
Wacha niseme kitu bu, siwezi kukutoa machozi maana mimi sio kitungu. Kila siku kwetu siku kuu, Valentine's sio issue kwetu, si ni siku tu. Najua napenda zawadi magifti, na ndo maana work hard ni kufixi. Iwe shida ya mavazi, chakula na marazi, sometimes niko raz nijiriski. Nachofaka nkikosa na nombe kwa Mungu, wako walo wainitosa kisa sina fungu. Nakumbuka long time, limekuwa hard time, kabla ujanitoa kwa ukungu. Ushaambiwa maneno shazi, ushaambiwa mimi sina haja, ukaambiwa mimi jambazi, kapelwa mapenzi na bado ukanihitaji. Ushaambiwa maneno shazi, ushaambiwa mimi sina
Kenjo Kenjo warazi wa wemedi. Nikume tuko fiti tuko best na uoni wikendi. Warazi wa kibao tuko kia tukibandi. Rienka nikende na ruwa kuchafua mandunya mabanga. Warazi siri
Mangare na sidai kukadema. Nikajaba siri tu nikameze. Pani moja nikabebe kazoze. Unibebe hata mbele ya kirindi. Sitambui wewe maunenge. Mamiwa maembe na marenge. Guest text dim wa mapomu. Chain ifike hadi kwa dom. Magarbase wangu ni ma.com. Cash cup za Nyandarua ni nawari. Yengeje kanya tipi ni Subaru. Nimeachwa na karao nikatekwa na kaparo. Mataro master wangu ni Kamaru. DVD hashtag kutituma.
Spider plan tunako kunyandisha. Na mabrina kuwa stam kuwatoka. Mongongis kuwatoka kimangoto. Mantis Snapchat na mafoto. Msitensi ni maguess wana dance na ka evidence. Yo sio case tukijinesi na ma-ice. Ni majest na majest warriors yeah. Mwasre na manyanga ni kisaka nyama.
Nkona mbugi yangu nkute kwa mtaa. Tukicheza kila siku vile inafaa. Usingizi lisho jala siku 7. Nguzetu chafu bado nageuzana. Legalize it, biti ni dawa. Mangoko wote wako na umanga. Mangati wote wako na umanga. Mtaa zote ziko na umanga. Kama ujui sisi wote ni wale.
Wale manga, mangamo, sini wale manga, mangamo, sini wale manga, mangamo, sisi ni kuona zama bibi zao, sini wale manga, mangamo, sini wale manga, mangamo,
daily na kisai hata tumbo yende hanga sai bora tu nione food on site na sijanona sai imagine nikinona na sijanona sai imagine nikinona nilinikekisha ngwai minyo naanza kunidai story mingi misidai naka unapenda food na kulai nikishiba tu miufurahi kwanza ikuweka kukufurahi Jesus Christ akindashai madui akiona ni try kama kuna food staki chai minja yangu ipunguzi mamangiai leta kitu ina match na hii na ikuje hapa kama suit and tie na sijanona sa imagine nikinona na sijanona sa imagine nikinona
hapo kileta sembe itagulwa hata kanya wimbi itagulwa lakini hatunoni nika tumerogwa baadaye all in all walikula ili nikipita hapa lazima nipigwe mbili na kwanza zekwe kachumbari na kapilipili nalipa na mpesa so wapitilitili na hii mwaka napanga rupesha na wawili wanene wakonde mimi sikukui na mtumia kwa nyanga hapa na ngefuikui na mingine nyanga hapa na nyanga kuliza rengi na kuwapi aji
dansi imeshika mashinani kila choche kila mtaani dansi inaleta burudani dansi imeshika mashinani kila choche kila mtaani dansi inaleta burudani in the street body in the church come slow take your time you know if you rush hey kuna fun heaven kuna bash check vile wana dance body dance power simple dance you can manage how we can any dance college get this step in with courage now come feel like you just take a hot porridge energy that all this bring is big and you know DJ play gospel music more and money me okoka whatever me say no and no and no body dance imeshika machine ani kila choche kila mtaani dance inaleta burudani dance imeshika mashinani kila choche kila mtaani dance inaleta burudani
yani ordinary pull up boy wa kawaida mtaani analeta dance inashika mashinani ngoja na muse bila kuchua nani ama nini
My da, she want the fun. Like if I want time, now she come from back. I think too long, she want to test in my cockara. My dear, make I tell you, I know they want to do like say. Me I supposed to go holiday, but I want to stay. She thought I was lazy, she said baby don't play me. When I hear her, she be screaming my name. Driving her crazy, she want it on a daily. She told me on the phone, said she want know if I come back again. If I come back again, I give her like I'm a Yankee babe. She make her go. I'm a Yankee babe. Whoa. She want the corner, my location. She want to jam me natty on top with this in my plantation. And if I answer, she go carry me go for vacation.